Residents of Vygies-kraal informal settlement in Athlone in Cape Town say that they've had an extremely difficult few days. Of course, this as heavy downpours lashed Cape Town over the past 2 days. At the moment here, I'm joined by Hamza Colby. He is a resident of this area. Hamza, good morning to you. You were telling me just now that luckily the sun is out today, but of course it is a challenge for residents here of Vygies-kraal, specifically when it comes to winter, specifically when there are consecutive days of rain.
Yes. The thing is, when the flooding starts, when the rain starts, the canal is coming over to the residents, and it's affecting everyone, and all the water is coming from the ground also. So yeah, it's affecting the residents a lot. And also people's houses is still wet from inside, and the structures, they don't even, we spoke to the city to give the people sails for their structures. They said they can't do that for the side of the people, but they done it for the other side. They gave sails for the other side. And this milling that they're bringing for the people is not helping at all, because all the water is sucking the milling from the ground into the ground again. So it's not helping at all.
You've told me just now, and of course we can see that this area, this community is built on a wetland, and you've been saying that there have been talks or requests from this community for relocation, because this is the kind of situation you find yourselves in every winter. Yes. What has happened to that process?
Nothing, because we every time we ask the council, we send messages, we go to the councillor's office to ask if we can be. When we come there, he's not at the office, because we spoke to him about the relocation. Nothing is happening. We also, there was a meeting here by Silverley School 3 months ago. In that meeting, he said the people is gonna, 10% of people is gonna get housing in Bridgetown for the people. And the other thing is, we gave database to the city people. They send it to the housing department. They said they're gonna see who qualifies for housing. But they checked on the system and they came back to us. They told us the people, all the people doesn't have IDs that qualify for the housing. But all of the residents have IDs here, and they can tell us also who's the people that doesn't have IDs. Then we can try to go and make IDs for them. Then the people can be relocated.
Let me bring in one of the fellow residents here now, Chandray Opperman. Chandray, good morning to you. You were telling me that you are still sitting with wet conditions inside your structure, and like your fellow resident has told me now, this is something that happens all the time.
Mostly, yes. When this rain, basically that is what happens. We struggle with getting the water out of our places, so that we can get into bed the next day, but it's not helping. And like you said, the milling that they bring here, or the sand, any infrastructure or things that we can use, material, it's not helping. There's no help for it. So like you said, the flooding that comes from the the rain. So if it had to rain for like 3 consecutive days, it will be damaged completely.
Chandra, thank you for speaking to me. Of course, they're just 2 of the residents of Vygies-kraal informal settlement out in Athlone. We understand from communication from the city's disaster risk management that at least 170 structures have been affected here in this informal settlement. Residents telling us that as of this morning, there has been no help forthcoming. And of course, even though there is respite from the inclement weather with some sunshine today, which will certainly assist residents in getting some of their structures, blankets, etc. dry, they are indeed fearing for more rain, for more inclement weather, when of course there are consistent days of rain, telling us that the adjacent canal to my right hand side floods, and of course finding themselves then in an extremely difficult situation.